Satan fuckos. How we doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody's doing lovely on this creepy Sunday. What up, what up? Hello, Maxes, how you doing? Welcome on in. Good to have y'all here. Hail Satan Lilith, what up, what up? Hi, everybody. It's that time, that exciting moment when we embark upon a new journey. Hopefully we can still show everybody our badge. I am showing everybody my goddamn badge. I should get a lawyer badge. I need to get a lawyer badge. Remind me to hit you up after stream about maybe getting a custom lawyer badge PNG I can stick to myself during these streams, because holy shit, I will pay for that. Oh my god. Anyways, hello Quill, welcome. What up? I am so ready to get back into this. I am so goddamn psyched. It's been a good little while. Hail Satan Kitten, what up? What's up? How you doing? Before we start up, I don't want to waste too much time. Like, I want to get right into it. Also, because my chair is collapsing under me. It is truly on its last legs right now. The new one is shipped, and it's hopefully on its way. I have yet to receive a tracking number, which has me worried. But I really just want to get into this shit. Because I'm just psyched to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney was a phenomenal game. Lovely, excellent. Like, it was quirky, it was silly, it was convoluted, it was out there. It really escalated as the game went. Like, that last, you could really tell that the team had some time away from it, making that last case that was exclusive to the DS version and then later re-releases, because the level of complexity, but also the level of like pacing went really fucking through the roof, and I was impressed. So I'm psyched to see how they follow it up an entire game later, right? And yeah, I'm sure it only gets I hope it only gets weirder. Weirder is always better, in my opinion. As for the Apollo Justice trilogy, we talk about that when we get there. For now, I have one entire trilogy to focus on, and I imagine this game will keep me active for a while, because the last game got pretty girthy. As a quick, I will just note, to talk to y'all briefly, one thing I'm doing or trying to be better about nowadays is ad breaks. They very much are a thing on Twitch. No matter what, I'm gonna have to deal with some level of adminship is what I've found. So I'm gonna try to be better about running ad breaks, just for the sake of, you know, removing pre-rolls for new chatters, raiders, etc. I know that might be frustrating for some people, but I do find that we often get on wild tangents in these games where I end up just talking a bunch of bullshit for several minutes in a row, no matter what. So I'm gonna try and time out ad breaks or like launch them. The best, for looking into it, the best options I have, yeah, so no, remind me, I just did an ad break during the pre-stream, and I'm going to remember to do that in the future. But what I found is that it is a real rough thing for new viewers. I've seen pre-rolls, but like looking into it, my only options are there's a 3-minute ad break option, which just disables pre-rolls for an entire hour, and that really kind of is the best option, because otherwise ad breaks for more frequent than an hour are kind of bullshit. I do find that I often get spammed, you know, hydrate and stretch redeems roughly an hour apart anyway. So it feels like a good time to do that, and like especially when I'm just talking bullshit with chat. I don't wanna, you know, do full on like breaks. Like, I don't want to just stop the stream entirely and go to a BRB forum, but I'll try and never do it during gameplay is what I'm aiming for. I do still want a seamless experience for the VOD watchers, which there are several of, and hello VOD watchers. It's always lovely having y'all in. Sound off in the comments should you wish. If not, no press. I just like that people lurk and enjoy me voice acting some nonsense. Yeah, say hi to VOD watchers, chat. There might be more of them than there are of you in chat right now. You never know. Especially for the first VOD of any given game. It's always going to get the most viewers, and then, you know, most people taper off. But yeah, say hello to YouTube. Say hello to YouTube real quick. But yeah, I know that might not be the most, you know, popular decision in terms of managing the ad thing. It's highly likely that there will be moments when I just simply forget to run an ad break, and in which case, so be it. I'm not going to schedule them out necessarily. We'll play it by ear. But I just like being upfront and open about, yeah, the realities we are forced to endure under capitalism. You can always subscribe to not get the ads or get ad block. I don't care. I mean, I care if you subscribe. It's nice. I appreciate the support, but, you know, this is not intended as a fucking attempt to pressure anybody to sub, my God. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more time, you know, subsuming myself onto capitalism. I just want to escape that for a bit. Where better to escape capitalism than Japanifornia, which, as we know, is an absolute... Yeah, that's my PC. Don't worry about it. Absolute paradise, beautiful commune where no crime happens ever. Hello, Ben, and welcome. What up? You're melting? Sorry to hear noisy. I am too. It is quite steamy today, and that combined with the chair discomfort do make for an unhappy bath. But we'll make it work. Anyways, I should get the actual game music in. It's hot and cool hell right now, yeah? Even down here, we're not fucking spared from climate change. The Baphomet is sticky, yeah. It's unfortunate, but I do have to thank Ellie Goat for this lovely fan they got me. Like a year ago, and it has lasted, and it is beautiful. Oh, wait, anyways, so, oh God, the once in a life. Before we get started, 10 scale rating for the once in a lifetime music video. Oh God, I don't even remember how that fucking music. I remember he does the silly walk. That's the only thing I remember visually from the music video. Does he also have the big shoulders? The suit with the big shoulders? Or was that just for that one interview? The rating, same as it ever was. Yeah, right. Yeah, I just, based on the silly walk alone, I gotta rate that pretty high.
Okay, throw me some numbers.
It's a good silly walk. This is a good sippy break. I hydrate. And we are not continuing. We are starting a new game today. We are moving all the way over from Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Hail Satan, Yannick. Welcome. Not... I gotta say, they really... It's a good logo. They didn't really reinvent the wheel on this one. What is even... I don't know what disconnected there, but, you know, that was my PC again. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, my phone... I think my phone's USB port is, like, dying. Because I don't think it's the cable. It is very... It's really sensitive as to when it gets disconnected or not. His arm looks so long. It's a perspective thing. Also, the arm is supposed to be an extension of yourself when you are giving out an objection. And I think he's extending himself with great form and pomp and circumstance. I love it. But yeah, they really... I mean, it's a good logo, don't get me wrong. It's the same logo. All right, the long arm of the law. Exactly. All right, well... Did Phoenix get thicker? No, he slimmed down. No. Actually, his arm is much longer this time around. Logo rating, same as it ever was. Yeah. All right. Wii version of this, you had to physically thrust your arm forward when you did an injection every time. Lovely. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm so glad we're not doing that. Anyways, let's play this game. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. All right, fuckos. Here we go. Spooky! How did I get into this mess? Oh, is Phoenix about to be accused? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh my god. Wait, this intro goes so hard. What have I done wrong? I can allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. What a nightmare. And I bet this was the ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. I'm kind of surprised that it never cut over from the organ music to just Damon Gant fucking shredding on his taxpayer-funded office organ. Oh, fucking... sorry, yeah. I might have to... oh no, I'm gonna have to buy a new used phone, aren't I? Because, yeah, I'm sorry, it's the combination of my new sitting angle, and this makes it very hard for me to not adjust. Oh, God, that's going to be obnoxious with the sounds. Fuck. Anyways, not a throne to dish. I do not want to put too much on y'all. For real. Oh, hey, are you on Discord? Oh my God, Chipper, remind me after stream. New form or new cable? It's not the cable, trust me. Anyways, I want to get back into this. No, Fiends would not help. Fiends is still tracked. I just got to be careful, more careful when I'm hitting my stream deck. My head is throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Girls never met a night person, which I'm just... that would be the alternative to a morning person, right? Do we... we don't have a word for things that aren't morning people except for reasonable human beings. Anyways, night owl. Oh, night owl. I like night person more. I would like to be a night man. Sometimes I become the night man. Anyways, sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Oh, wait. Never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove I was not guilty. Her name is Bird. Are you shitting me? Not guilty. Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. Are they trying to do... There's something about that, the melody. I can't place my feather on it, but it feels... anyways, I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. It is a little Law and Order, yeah! Well, what is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me? You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright? How can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on a trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just that I think you have the wrong person. I'm who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? This is how we're doing our tutorial. The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. He's back! Our tutorial boss. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Did you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Same old sprite. Yeah. Now then, are you ready? Yep. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a second. If her life is in my hands, I should really do a responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. Oh shit, Varog! Hello, welcome on in, Varog. Welcome, Raiders. Hail Satan, Andy. Hello. Good to have y'all here. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Varog. It's lovely having y'all in. Hail Satan. I am Phirmth, for those of you who are unfamiliar. I'm a clumsy little Baphomet. I enjoy action games, RPGs, some nonsense little voice acting from time to time. Right now, we're playing a little bit of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm in the middle of cutscene nonsense, so I want to get right back to it. But please kick back. Let me know what you were up to during your stream, Varog. But grab a snack, grab a water. If you need to raid and run, I get it. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I kind of want to just get back to into some voice actingmanship, if that's the word. Anyways, thanks so much for raiding in. Therefore, you must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
Dating on the force? Wait, I think I read a little something about this in the news a little while ago. A policeman? You did what to a policeman?
It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time.
I don't remember much about you other than you sound exactly like Frieza when you shout out an objection. And then also you look like a human version of Frieza too, so I could see Frieza becoming a prosecutor. Playing well, hell yeah. I did one of my members of my D&D campaign who's just joining it is a big wowman. Well, please take a load off, relax, rest up. And if you need to dip after your stream, I very much get it. I often have a lot of bullshit I need to get up to after my own stream. Sometimes just a stretchy, usually several hours of clipping. Does Payne have more hair than usual? You're right, I remember him balding. Oh, clearly prosecuting's been working out well for him. I want to take your plugs out, boy. I want to take out them plugs. All right.
Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay. And who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. He's back. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Ah, that sad face.
A witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Dick standing at attention? Oh, he's slumping. What are you talking about? You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective?
Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
You have a lot of people you'll never forget, huh? Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Wait, Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince? The surely not fingerprints. And then we cut into the Animaniacs bit. Fuck! God damn it! Okay. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up so bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir.
Hello, Bod.
The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this phonograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence.
Crime photo 1 added to the court record.
Hello, CJ. Welcome on in. We're just starting. I mean, the stream's what? Like, yeah, barely half an hour in. So... We don't get to say it yet, Mimey. We haven't gotten to say it yet. Soon. Until then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir.
All right, sir, I'll help you through this.
At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
Court record?
Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab.
Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you?
It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Yeah, get out the force, girl. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab or right bumper in our case. All right. To catch people up, Phoenix got hit in the back of the head and he has amnesia. There, you're caught up. All right, anyways. Autopsy report. Time of death. 2 days ago, 6:28 p.m. Cause, broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Maggie, my beloved, does not deserve to be done dirty like this. Your beloved is a cop, Max's. Reevaluate your priorities. Oh, wait. Oh, we can't check it. No. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means. What does it mean? All means all, yeah. And even Kim Kitsuragi, especially Kim Kitsuragi. Found under the victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Oh, okay. Even Judy Hopps, yeah. Who's another cop people like? Even the entire cast of Brooklyn Nine. What's the show with the funny Lonely Islandman? All right. Pieces of nearsighted lenses. I'm assuming that's how they pinned it on Bird. Okay, cool. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's it. Yeah. All of them. Even the cast of Reno 911, but that's not, a surprise or anything. Wake up, Amnesia has to solve a murder case. Welcome back, Disco Elysium. I'm wondering, is Phoenix part of a special class of lawyers they exclusively resolve or reserve for murders? Or does he ever? Does Homeboy ever solve tax fraud? All right, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Oh yeah, no, Danker, do your thing. Thanks so much for the lurk. You have a good one. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held on to them as he fell. Why are you smiling?
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found on the scene of a crime are not mine, I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says. Ugh.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is not how she spells her name. Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
But he died from falling. The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. All right, crime photo number 2, after the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine.
Yeah, how do you exactly, Mimey? How do you snap your neck and then start writing? Yeah, we're broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. I mean, come on. And how do you explain this dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces.
Get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
Lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Oh, fun! Hello! Where's Satan? There's Satan. How you doing? Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome on in. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. All right. Oh yeah. So here we go. As we have learned, we press him on everything. Because sometimes that's the only way to unlock dialogue. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have a more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand run out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you are saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Oh, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Oh, wait, shit. I gotta go back. Gotta go back to Wait, during his date? His date with who? You said they were lovers, but she said they weren't lovers like that. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. Oh, there is a new health bar. I didn't notice it at all, even remotely. Why would I be in? There's nothing to notice or enjoy. It's the same health bar, it just got more segments as far as I can tell. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was that name was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name. Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. I thought Maggie's name was spelled differently, though. There's a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. Being walked through it by a cop. I better check the court record again. Alright. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. Okay. Okay, but there's nothing I see. I guess I'm pointing out the name itself, right? I guess I'm just pointing out the name itself. Did I save recently? No, but I will just thank you for reminding me that we do indeed save scum this game. Purely for the sake of, it takes forever to scroll back through all the dialogue and you don't really go through anything in an interesting way, you know. This shit only hits the first time. And I only want stream to go so late, right? Yamato gotta sleep eventually, or rest the back. Anyways. Oh wait, not press. Wait, switch to profile tab, buddy. What are you talking about? Profile tab? There's a profile tab? First of all, no backseatsmanship, bud. I sleep, I try. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Well, that's new. Didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, okay, so I can present that. Okay, that makes more sense. There we go. He doesn't know what he did, but it just came to him so naturally. What is it? What's come over me? He recognized, his body remembers the stance. Without thinking, I just blurted out, objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah!
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no other idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name.
No!
All right, CJ, you enjoy your dinner. This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers?
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court that the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. All right, let's find out more. So it was known. Interesting. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. All right. Well, she said lovers was in... Yeah, maybe it was an insurance situation. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for over a year. Oh, my music is still going. Thank you, Mommy. Appreciate that. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage.
Sounded like marriage, but wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What? You saying a guy's gonna marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all.
Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know.
Oh, yeah, he's totally jealous. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage.
He needs to get a home first. Are you still in the park, dude? You still sleeping in the park, my guy?
Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir.
The day of the incident? You mean September 6th?
Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hasn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Ah, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time.
You were in love with Damon, right?
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present.
You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my subordinates.
Wait, you had a crush on her and you didn't know that the person had spelled her name wrong in the fucking condemning photo? Come on, dude. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Oh, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Over 2 months ago?
Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present?
She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would she only give him one? He's looking to do a Michael Jackson cosplay. Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove? I mean, that would be the most popular sport in Japanifornia. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made. The entire courtroom's having a salami lid moment. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. It's custom made.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
You think this glove is really relevant to the case? Why would it not be? I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now, this is Mr. Wright. I know, she knows us too well. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. And the particular one tight-lipped brat by the name of Edgeworth. Very well. If you are that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. I just brought it for fuck all reasons. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it?
And banana?
A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Baseball glove added to the court record. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it?
Yep, that's right.
That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Why did Bird lie to us? And yeah, Andy, we need to reference that part of the episode. We can just reference the name. We don't need to go that deep into it. Some shit ain't age well. Some shit ain't age well. Some shit ain't age well at all. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about that name on the ground.
Yes, sir. New track? Loving the new songs. Loving the new songs. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Will this be a good moment to save again? I mean, I don't see why not, but it don't matter right now. Hi, Cinnabat. How you doing? How you doing? While we're at it, I will just run a quick ad break right now, just for the sake of giving people a chance to get up and stretch and whatnot. Man, this game's good so far. It's a little. I'm wondering if there was that many, like UI shifts between this and like the first games, if I'm being honest. Or if there were like that many, like obviously we're playing the trilogy right now, which is very, very much a new release. It's its own thing, but I'm wondering like how much of the UI and whatnot is exclusive to the trilogy, exclusive to like the I'm just wondering. Oh god, I dropped something. I'm so sorry. If only we could jelly at it. I fucking wish, but what can you do? Sorry, I dropped my little wrist rest for my mouse, and that is way more important now that I am T-Rexing my keyboard and my mouse. I'm also going to take a second to hydrate right now. What console did Justice for All come out on? I imagine it would have been on the DS as well. Oh, it came out for the GBA originally too? Oh, wait, did they make this before making the final case for the DS re-release of the original? Like, did Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney release with its 4 cases, and then Justice for All comes out on the GBA, and then they do the re-release of Phoenix Wright with the 5th case added on? Yes? Is that what you're saying, Button? That is wild. Okay. Let us know when the ad break is over. It's less than a minute remaining. Original trilogy dropped on GBA in Japan first before the Phoenix. Okay, so that makes sense. So they had already gone through the process of writing and making this entire game before making Rise from the Ashes. That makes sense. Wait, the entire trilogy was the entire trilogy was on the GBA? That's insane. I had no idea. Oh my god. So wait, did they all get additional cases for the DS re-release? Or did like just the first one? Because it would be weird to only do it for the first one, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe they released it as a package deal for like the second and third at the end there. Either way, we should be coming out of ad hell. So welcome back, fuckos, from your ad. Oh, they only added it for the first one. That's weird. That's wild. Good to know. Anyways, thanks for chilling with that. I hope you all got a nice little break, a little stretchy. Make sure to do your stretches, your snacks, your waters, your hydrates. Welcome back. Let's get back into it. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Writing on the ground. Don't worry about it, Andy. I just you don't need to keep bringing it up. We just move past it. When we first looked into the handwriting. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. Yeah, you got Emma leading it. I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation?
Oh, Rise from the Ashes and all the fancy tech. Oh, we're not going to get to do any of the touchscreen stuff? That does suck. That does suck. Isn't handwriting verification mostly BS? I think it's like the handwriting analysis that's mostly BS. The shit like, oh, this spacing of letters indicates an unstable frame of mind. I doubt like recognizing handwriting is analyzing handwriting to recognize it against somebody else's. That seems like a little bit more valid. But yeah, letter phrenology. Yeah. I have been told many times that I have serial killer handwriting. So yeah, there's extra reason for me to support the idea that handwriting phrenology is pseudoscience. Most police work is pseudoscience. Don't you love knowing that? Just like how most police work is pseudo work. Anyways, unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want from scientific investigation. I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I.
I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Source? Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah. I figured there should be something on his finger, and if he'd been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? I mean, that's pretty obvious, Phoenix. Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin. I'm assuming like underside, like the palm, the ball of the hand. Yep. You can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we have to use a magnifying glass. Like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. So no chance that like somebody grabbed his arm and wrote it for him? Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think that there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? It doesn't really wrote that message with his right hand. You think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
Oh, it was custom made, and it's a right-handed glove. And he was left-handed. He was left-handed because you catch with the non-dominant hand, I think. Not a sportsman. Pretty sure you're supposed to throw with the dominant one, right? Because that's where the game's about. The present? What about it? Okay. Sports! Sports! I should mix that back into this pre-streams playlist again. Get some more Tim and Eric going. It do get muted on YouTube. Detective Gumshoe. Take a look at this. That's a glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? Oh my god, it was custom made. What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec. I mean... One sec. Okay, no, never mind. For a second I was like, well, if he only fell on one of his arms, that's not actually that damning, but no. For a second I thought the other arm was just collapsed under him. He really belly flopped it. He really fucking grand slammed it. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
That is, I mean,
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Which is weird because he was pushed backwards. Oh yeah, because he was grabbing onto the glasses. Yeah, no, I think the implication would be that he was pushed backwards if he's grabbing onto glasses, but who knows? We'll see if that gets brought up. Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. That means Maggie is...
No! It's not possible!
Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor!
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. One last question. Is that my name?
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck?
Hello, Nara. Welcome on in.
Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy.
I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess.
I'm okay.
I'm totally fine, Bara. Hello, welcome on. How are you doing? It was going a bit easy. I mean, you can't get somebody declared not guilty unless you also simultaneously solve the murder. Right? That's just how it works. Well, if the only thing he remembers is Edgeworth, I imagine he's going to see Edgeworth, and that's what's going to trigger the shit out of him, right? Like, that's what's going to bring it all coming back. Phoenix, remember who you are, you know? Hello, Mara. I'm glad you had some good sourdough bread. That's a good dough. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state.
Yeah, you feel bad yet?
Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. She's got special move names.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. That is not a good... It's not a good trait for a cop to have. Yeah, it's called police brutality, ma'am.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Oh, well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Okay, where are we? What year is it? Who's the president of Japanifornia?
Well, I guess maybe we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay, there are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
I hand-wrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't really think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger.
Why is it her most prized possession, right? She's had it for how long?
It was on the day of the crime. Just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
She's a Blue Badger fan. Who'da thunk? And he's wearing the glove. Wait, he's wearing the glove? Did she already give it to him? Was it confiscated from the scene of the crime? No, not a Blue Badger tee, a Blue Badger hoodie.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Oh, you were here all along!
Oh, she's back! Yay! Oh my god, we went through a whole case without you. It's so lovely to have you back. She's here.
Our dedicated weird girl... Phoenix is currently overrun with weird girls.
You're so mean. I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check into the courtroom, everyone had already left.
No. Who in the heck is this? Oh, let me go. I guess I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya.
So, oh, wait, wasn't the glove in a bag that Maggie was carrying? Oh, I thought it was the boyfriend with his hand around her waist, and like he was just already wearing it. So how's it going?
Is there a word for worse than abysmal?
I mean, we're winning so far, bird. Also, welcome back on in, Adonis. Oh my god, you have cherry flavored Twizzler bites. Fuck you. Twizzlers are the best candy. Oh my god, welcome on. And hello, Have man. Welcome. Amnesia is certainly a way to do the tutorial again. Yeah, that's what I've been experiencing.
Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring?
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Names list added to the court record. Ooh, a list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. You would share with me? That is too kind of you, Adonis. I'll take them. Send them my way. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick?
Funny thing about that,
you're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick.
Oh no, has this been happening recently? Multiple times, a lot?
I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now. More or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. It's good he didn't meet Maya first after losing all of his memory, because he would think his name was Nick. Maya, I'm going to level with you. Don't let me fall asleep. Because there's stuff Mike and Ike's. Oh, I have found Mike and Ike's to be a tide me over candy. It's like it's very much a bottom of the bag situation. It's not a Tootsie Roll.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Okay.
But I'm not going out of my way for Mike and Ike's, ever. Mike's or Ike's for that matter.
You're the man now, dog.
I don't know if I know Mega Mix. I don't know if I've had a Mega Mix. Maya, I think I have a hairline fracture on my skull. Oh god, yeah, no, Homeboy needs an ice pack and some, engaging music. Might as well just piss on my heart then. I mean, I haven't hydrated that much yet. It's basically 10 flavors instead of 5s. Oh, that's neat. But yeah, no, they've just never been like that. Just never, never gonna rank that highly for me. Mike and Ike's low tier. Let me see you, Tootsie Roll. Yeah, Tootsie Rolls are nigh torturous. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Oh, the fruit flavor Tootsies are pretty good, yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked if the court might be a little lenient on.
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
And yet, go figure.
He looks like he's,
related to the, that one dude from Dr. Stone, the, like, psychology manipulatesman con artist guy. Also, Fruit Tootsies are so much better than regular ones. Fruit Tootsie Rolls are what I wish Jolly Ranchers were, because Jolly Ranchers are another really low tier one. He looks like James Charles. Oh my God. Oh God, you're right. Oh God, you're right.
Please state the name for your name for the court, witness.
Greymon's. God damn it.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? No, all right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me everything in my life would be the utmost top. I'm merely looking for that perfect top beetle. I'm a rigorous selection process and turning into Vulturo for a second there.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he, a human chatterbox? I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses, but you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. All right, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington.
Yeah, Dick Wellington. Pro is unemployed! Grandma fucking nailing it! What up, Grandma? How you doing? So you're homeless. No, he lives in his car, okay?
On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct?
Hello, Mars. Welcome. It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know,
Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park.
I'm trying not to go back into the Von Karma voice, but the Von Karma voice is like mixing together the Payne voice and the voice I'm doing for Wellington. So it's tough to do the switch, to do the flip. I'm trying my best. Here. See? You said it again. Taking a walk. You know, Hugh. What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Is that Rohan Kishibe? No, we decided it's James Charles cosplaying as the one fucking con artist manipulator guy from Dr. Stone. The headcanon's already worked out, okay? I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a doubt, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. Also, can we talk about this man's surprised face? He said, oh, Jeremy Fragrance? I do not know Jeremy Fragrance. This is lore I'm unaware of. Well, you could say I'm a fighting game character design that has yet to find his perfect moment for debut. It's okay. They're making a new King of Fighters next year, I believe. Yeah, please fill me in on Discord later, because I don't know shit about this. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Which was a glove. That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, what did you hear? Did you hear what he just said?
Also, if you want to just drop all the info in like gen chat of Discord, I'd love that, you know, just so everybody gets caught up. Also, shout outs to the Discord. Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. No name? Trashy? How dare you speak this shit on DeVry? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you. But I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. Oh, he's a politician. Well, I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I'm merely taking a gap year. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Man yaps a lot without doing any actual refuting of the evidence. The hard part 6 over here. Answer the question. How do you know what time it was? Tisk, tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was a little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock. That's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking bodies is totally utter nonsense. A real first-class person doesn't live by and to wear a watch. People should live freely without constraints. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about first-class waste of time. In any case, all of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself. It was also the way he tied his tie. Oh, and I suppose it was because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Oh, that's pretty impressive. It's not! Hey, Nick. Do you think he's figured out what I do? Do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured out that. She's told you, he just doesn't get it. Without a thought, I looked up there, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Zero respect. Now, only defense attorney who won a case over the legendary Manfred von Karma, and people still treat him like a joke. It's bullshit. How is Payne still calling him a rookie? Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Also, calling the person who whooped your ass a year ago a rookie, not a great look. Not great for marketing yourself. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. How are we even in the same genre of product, bruh? Fuck are you going into? You're a drifter. I assumed he meant race car driver just because of the scarf, but no. Homeboy definitely homeless. Well, no, he's not homeless. He's unemployed. Do have a trust fund. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course. Of course. He's got the Balenciagas. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Assuming you mean the glove, the banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Wait, is that really what I'm supposed to call him out on? Am I supposed to be like, you mistook this big bunch of banana-shaped glove that happens to be bright yellow for a bunch of bananas. We're throwing out your entire testimony. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. You never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing, and it was something else? If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. And we can bully him out of the court over that, apparently. Think, Phoenix, think. My client is innocent. There's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if he can somehow show he's lying... Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
I was at the park. Oh, and... this case truly is bananas. This case is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Mr. Wellington. I believe I have the bananas you saw. Right here! Yeah! Why plural? Phoenix got multiple? He got a whole bunch down there? Oh, fuck. So you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. You got a bunch of dicks? I heard Phoenix Wright's got like 30 goddamn dicks. Just like George Washington. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not, it's a, no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness knows nothing about baseball, has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it was very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yeah, yes, I know what you mean. You know what I mean. You're like one of those people who, like Galileo, you're too used to your worldview. Sure, in the end, we find out that it was in fact a glove. When viewed from afar, I think there's room for... And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them, are they very special? Was it a custom order, Wellington? Was it a custom order? How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Ah! How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like one of those people who Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous only because, and while she didn't do anything wrong, she was still punished by them. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
I mean, he didn't recognize, he thought a baseball glove was banana, sir. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Oh, he is on the edge. He biting that lip. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. And after that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. From hot phone, I wonder. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer. Why? No, why? Connect the dots. You don't know that's her. You idiot. Oh. I can't look at it. I can't look at the list. Damn it. You may now question the witness now, Mr. Wright. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who could only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. It's just a bad pun. It's a bad pun to begin with. It's not, it's barely a pun. Her last name is Bird. Guilty bird isn't a phrase. Oh, God. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question.
We disproved it, though.
He has stated the defendant is the culprit.
This is true. Mr. Wright, I'm striking your question from the record. How? His eyesight's shit. It'd be funnier if he said she'll be a jailbird. Yeah, that's an actual phrase. Bear down for finals. How can I get more information out of him? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately? As in immediately? I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's a duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You don't know where I went to school. Oh. You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call.
I can't go into that.
Wait, 60:45? 6:28. Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, there we go. Well, that's a massive... I was thinking a few steps ahead. I'm assuming that he had my phone and used that to make the call. Let's press him on everything, but yeah, we already know what it is. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal. I graduated from a pretty good, I mean top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
They must have a lot of free time on their hands, since they showed up within 10 minutes. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't that many people in that area that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling up all over, gawking. We got gawk? It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Can't find anything out of the ordinary in its testimony. Oh, no, I think we found some. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I should. I have. We know. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Mr. Wellington,
Would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that you would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Ah!
Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses... I'm rational. I'm simple plain people like you. Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Oh, we question further. Clearly. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here is it. Here is it. Oh, I see. Well, if we call the number real quick. Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in this call was caused by the search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you?
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Just for safety's sake. Yeah, that would be it, right? Yeah, it's either that, or, yeah, it's either cell phone or the list. But I feel like we need to talk about the list. The list is going to be brought up in the court, or by Maya probably, before we have to use it. All right, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. It's very simple. This is the evidence that backs up my claim. And yet again, you've presented this course with an obtuse, meaningless item. Oh, I thought there was a switcheroo that happened. Huh? It's obtuse and meaningless? I don't get you at all, Nick. Why do you think you wouldn't need to look for a phone in the first place? Well, that's because I was looking at the evidence and it just hit me. I thought, hey, he really didn't have to look for a phone. Why don't you hurry up and present that piece of evidence? Now, what was that piece of evidence again? All right, let's have this proof then. He's present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Is it? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that would be why. That would be why. That would be why, wouldn't it? I was adding extra complication to this. Good red herring. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why do you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! Order!
Well, what does reporting the crime a little late prove the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for these 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? And I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. Maggie said she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I got a pretty decent idea. There's only one possible explanation, but we'll save just be safe. All right, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? It's because it's because he was doing that, because he was framing. I think it's ultimately going to lead into this. It's ultimately going to lead into this, but I think he spent the time writing shit down first. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. It's not. Perhaps? That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. Okay, it wasn't that. I'd suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then, before you do, you will be penalized. 1 demerit from Phoenix Wright. Ouch. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Wait, it's a list of con artists and their phone orders start on the cell phone that Maggie found, so it would probably be that, yeah? Nope, wasn't that. We do have a lot to work with. I think we were losing more than 1 segment at a time for the last health bar, though. So it would probably be this, then. It ain't the glove. So yeah, there we go. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find? Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. that these glasses are in fact yours. Hello, Taz. Welcome, welcome. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Order! Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. I feel like that's more speculative than him writing out the name and everything, but sure. We'll go with it. From behind, Wellington does look kind of like Edgeworth in a different suit. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing. Yeah! Oh, good theme. Cranking it, cranking it, cranking it. I'm doing good, Taz. I'm doing good. I'm doing chill. Ah! I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. Wait, we're gonna murder him? Wait, we're gonna... Phoenix is like, yeah, I moved on. I'm done with being a public defender. I'm now the spirit of vengeance. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, it's so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. No, Edgeworth brings it out. Edgeworth brings it out. Here we go. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even like an idiot like you can read that. But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? But wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie. That is a good point. The witness didn't even know Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Oh, there was a way. It would be best if I could prove the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Take that! Yep, wasn't dropping it too early. This is how. Am I supposed to take this as evidence that the defense doesn't know what's going on? Huh? Oh yeah, no, jump the gun. I jumped the gun.
Aren't you a little old to be laughing like a 5-year-old? Take some responsibility.
As if I needed a lecture about responsibility from you, of all people. The defense will receive a penalty. You know, they never dropped the music for that. They never drop the music for those sections. Okay. Wouldn't be that. Oh, she got in touch with its owner but never showed. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's it. I can't save when it goes to this screen. I can't save Mimey. It's the phone itself, yeah. I thought that like the phone records would be the thing, but no, we just show the phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? You think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Oh, it is sleeveless. It is a sleeveless hoodie. Hell yeah, that's a good look. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Ah! Order!
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person would usually not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? Oh boy, can I. It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive. I mean... Very simple. Victim was a cop. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belonging to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're like the cops that raised that brilliant artist. They disrupted the genius at work. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is an unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington? How would you care to explain? I got you now. Police officer. Oh my god, the flashes in the background.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. And after that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Mrs. Bird and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Save because I'm going to make a decision really closely, I think. Or as soon. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there, like the fact that the guy was in a cop uniform. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Yeah, it's definitely the police officer's uniform. The witness saw this! Mr. Wellington, is he correct? Expression on his face, I would say that wasn't it. Oh man, that doesn't count. Fuck. Oh, Mr. Wright. Try to think before you present again. So he went to get his cell phone back. When he got there, he lost control of himself. Probably because he saw something that was really bad for him there. That really bad thing was... Well then, Mr. Wright. I also would hate to see a cop uniform on anyone. Thank you, Proxy. Thank you. Exactly. What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? So it wouldn't be this. Maybe he just hates the Dole Company so much. Yeah. That's actually really... Wait, no, because he wouldn't have... Well, no, shit. Wait, that was a miss. That was a... I did not mean to press Y on that shit. Also, like, there's no way he would have been pissed off by that because he didn't know it was a fucking... Catch him, Smitch. How are you doing, Proxy? Good to have you in. Unite Fruit was very fucking evil. Yes, it's true. Wouldn't be the cell phone. So it's not the photo. I doubt it would be this one. Would it be my business card? No, what? Having a chill night? Hell yeah, hell yeah. What the fuck else? Unless the glasses were broken before. Were the glasses broken before the murder? No way, right? The witness saw this. No, it's not that either. There's not much else I can show. Wouldn't be the autopsy report. It's not my business card. Did they have the names lists on them? It wouldn't be that, no. I'm so fucking confused. Oh God, oh yeah, you're right. I have the, yes, thank you, Millie. That is true, that is true. Though ask before you backseat, but thank you. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, so it's just she saw that it was in the possession of a police officer, right? That would totally be it. Well, Mr. Wellington saw, okay, so it's what I meant to show him, but I just went about it through the photo and not, yeah, anyways, fair enough. The photo does prove that he was wearing his fucking uniform on the day. Just saying, we're getting into it. We're moving past it. Well, Mr. Wellington Saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might try to check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. How old is Maggie? They said she was 8 years younger than Dustin. So yeah, probably 22, yeah. Is Dustin 30? Yeah, 30. Yeah, there we go, yep. We don't know how old Maya is? Interesting. Oh, I guess because we don't, yeah. Only 22, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Still waiting on, oh, and you're still waiting to choose your university. I get you. You thought I had to go with Batch? That would have been really good, yeah. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. A witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad with a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Oh, that guy is really creeping me out. Oh, you've been waiting around and talking about his suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number, this, that, all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's the proof? Real evidence. You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea what the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Let's just call it. Can we just call it? See if there's a voicemail set up? Your Honor! It's bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. Mocha Bubba, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. What brings you down these parts? Hello. Give me another wave just for funsies. I turned 30 this year and thought of dating a 22-year-old makes me shrivel. Yeah, it's not great. It's very much like I'm an aging rapper and I want to be seen as dating a hot young boo thing, right? It's very much like a Juicy J offering you a scholarship kind of deal. And less a relationship at that point. Also, the fact that he's their superior officer, pretty fucked, a little gross. Anyways. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. Leonardo DiCaprio romance? Yeah. Yeah, phone store numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. Here for the VTuber model state for the month. Hell yeah! Thank you so much! I'm glad you're liking the voices. Anytime I play a game that's not already voice acted, I have a lot of fun using my like 8 or so voices I have available to me. They're not that many. To voice through them. It's a good time. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are we trying to determine who that phone belongs to? Who cares about what the phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added in some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. That jerk is back to being his arrogant, annoying self again. Oh, sorry, that's not even... That jerk is back to being his arrogant, annoying self again. Yeah, and then sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens and the wires get crossed. This cell phone. Has to be something I've overlooked. Fingerprints on the phone? And yes, we do have a voice. We do have a VOD channel where you can watch my entire playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first one. And others that I voiced through. And other games I have not voiced through but played through and have a good time. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Well, no, Your Honor. Don't get ahead of yourself. That's what we brought out the Animaniacs clip from earlier. God damn it. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it. Pretty thoroughly, too. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You gotta be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Or, oh my god, it's going back to what I thought. Wait, there was a thing about Phoenix missing his phone earlier, wasn't there? Did they do a switcheroo, or did I just read into that completely wrong? Mr. Wellington? What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, Geek Greg, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. Glad I won you over. Thank you so much. Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my, now I remember! I love how many times we have faded in from black to this fucking song. The fucking Toccata in D is so good. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that? Do we have the number somewhere? Can we just call it? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Do we get Mia to bail us out this time? Is that it? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't quite figured out for yourself yet. Who I am. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
Oh, bon appetite, because they spelled it like that. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Of course not. Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Not scrolling through all this again. Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor, I need to harass him. It's all I have in life. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. Oh yes, okay. He just lets us go ahead. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. Now we'll save it. Oh, I can go back? Oh no, I couldn't go back. That was me skipping forward, damn it. It's over. For your client, and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor. The cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
No.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time, okay? Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. My immediate thought, and this is what I'm gonna go for, is that our number is written on the back of this card. I'm gonna use this, call the number. I might be thinking multiple steps ahead and not going down the path the game wants me to at all, but we haven't used the business card at all. I'm assuming that there was a switcheroo. This is my initial suspicion. I tried to jump at this earlier. There was a switcheroo. He has my phone, and I'm going to call my number and prove that's not his. I do have a save state just in case, but regardless. Why, thank you. How nice. Oh, it's unique to the card. Up here, please have one of mine. Thank you. I crush it, like that one dude. Phoenix just crushes the judge's card and stares him in the face the entire time because this man does not know how to read a courtroom. It's written in a fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is... This card is important because of what is on the back. Eat it in front of the judge? Oh, you mean the Pokemon strat? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, then our client gets off scot-free. If you hadn't heard about that, apparently somebody in a recent Pokemon card game tournament, the whole rule is like there's a judge that checks your deck against what you submit, like the deck list that you submit before the tournament starts. And so a guy, in an attempt to get his opponent disqualified, ate one of his cards and then called over the judge like, "Judge, he doesn't have all his cards in his deck." It's really fucking funny. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Her phone is cute. I like it. Is the defense preparing something? Oh, is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? That has vibes of ripping up the card and old magically gather. Yeah, imagine if somebody had done that shit to Exodia, the forbidden one. Yugi wouldn't have had a fucking chance. We're going to call my cell phone now. We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. All the idiotic, stupid things to... He has a Steel Samurai ringtone! Ah! What? Why is my phone? What is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No. You can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one! No! Oh god, we really did deep six him. Or he made him deep six himself, which I still think counts on our part. It's definitely at least manslaughter. We'll get away with it because this is Japanifornia, but I mean, God. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding
is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Have we been having this conversation around his corpse?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Did we not witness that? I guess somebody just put him on a stretcher and moved him outside the courtroom. It's self-defense. You know what? It's delayed, but it's vengeance at the very least. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, who hasn't even been remotely a subject of conversation for the last... most of the case. Not guilty. I love that there's somebody cheering. That is all. This court is adjourned. It's so fucking good to be back, right? September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, 1. Aww.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir.
Good night, Noisy. You have a good one.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. Should have chosen a better profession.
It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken. became a cop, experienced almost every kind of disaster, served the police force, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
Okay, that's sad. Girl, how do you get beaten at that? Damn.
My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
No, it's karma for living from a 9th floor fall. That is pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. Then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
And what's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk.
Old bag?
I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh!
Oh, I see.
Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I haven't taken a nap.
I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now.
We got her off the force.
The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah. After all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks! You take care of yourselves too.
Girl, tic-tac-toe is solved! Yeah, right? Oh, what a horrible day. I got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. Oh, I know who the last one's gonna be. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Ours. This person, I haven't got a clue. We spent an entire case. Oh boy, got nothing. He forgot it. You never forget your first. Fuck that. Phoenix on that grind set.
Maybe he's mistaking me for someone else.
And this girl, Maya.
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example,
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you miss me. Girl, we gotta go out and eat hamburgers to celebrate.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Yeah!
All right, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. I called it! I called it! Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. He lost Edgey's number. He's gonna get it back. You think he texts Edgey? No. Edgeworth and him. Edgeworth is Phoenix's Discord kitten. He's never losing that screen name, okay? And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end. A brand new episode has been added. She got a Magatama, and she's got some beads. Is this going to be a fellow member of the sect? Yet another spiritual detective or whatnot? A new fae, perhaps? Oh god, I'm going to have to... Okay, so people who are familiar with the voices I have available to me, what should I even go for the littler kid? You think Edgeworth matches Wright's freak? Guaranteed. That was no accident. Okay, we're just getting right into it. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Flashbacks to Lindsay Lohan's I Know Who Killed Me. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Edie? I finally get to see you again, and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Wait, did Maya? Wait, did Mia? Did Mia take over? I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Real oops, I did it again moment. I am going to go to the bathroom really quickly. I don't think we're going to go super crazy late, but I do want to get a foothold on what this case is all about. I want to get an idea of what we're getting into so that we know what the case really is as we get in and like maybe get a little closer to our first trial of the case for next week. Okay, so we're going to do a little BRB. I'm going to drop another ad break during that just in case anybody wants to show up during. So take a little stretchy, grab some water, grab a little snack, do a little hydrate, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight.
Oh no. Satan's pretty cool. on it.
Welcome back, fuckos.
Satan's pretty cool.
Good to have y'all in. Took a nice little stretchy. I know people might not be back from Ad Hell, but we're just getting caught up. Oh my god, that was a good first case. That was a lot like I'm glad that we had a defendant that like, or you know, a true perpetrator who was like clinging on for dear life. That was nice. It promises that things are going to get a lot more twisty. Yeah, no, it did feel like a mid-game case from Ace Attorney 1. It did. It was also a bit longer, which is cool. Like, I appreciate that. I hella appreciate that. My god. And we did kill a man, yeah. Well, he got arrested, so we can't arrest a dead man. Can't fine him either, or put him to work in a for-profit prison, right? Because it was a DS game, not a GBA game. No, this game was a GBA game too, apparently, is what I've learned. Hail Satan, Tora, how you doing? Welcome. What's up? Good to have you in. Yeah, no, apparently this game came out on the entire original Phoenix Wright trilogy was originally released on the GBA, and then ported to the DS. Maybe they got more efficient, or maybe just, you know, at the end of the day, the writing team only was writing so much, or only could write so much, and like they realized how much more they could expand the scope of the cases. I don't know, but either way, let's get back into this, huh? Oh! What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother bringing an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. I love anybody whose idea of friendly chatter is immediately just talking mad shit. We're gonna get along great, buddy. No, sue the weather, yeah. Sue the climate. You sue the companies that are ruining the fucking climate and therefore the weather, Mimey. Think multiple steps ahead. Phoenix Wright is now turning from a defendant to a prosecutor, and we're going after Shell, baby. We're going after BP. Big climate. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I guess I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at Murder Hospital? It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. Wait, in one fell swoop? And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. I was wondering if we were ever going to get to see one of the cases that Phoenix doesn't take. But because surely people approach him looking to hire his services who are indeed guilty sometimes, right? Right? I wasn't paying attention and thought his name was Malpractice. No, that's the nurse's name. Maybe we do end up taking it and we finally have to deal with a case where we obviously don't believe the client. I don't know. I'm excited. This is already a really cool foundation. Before I even know what they do with this is already cool. Crash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? I mean, the lines are real blurry over here. No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Oh, the plot thickens with 3 C's. Maya, why would I know her name? That's not me calling Maya thick, to be clear. I think she's still a child. I just mean, like, the plot is juicy right now. We got a lot of irons in the fire. I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. That's where the actual thickening happened, is when Mia takes over, but that's a whole different thing. Man needs to tape up his glasses? No, he needs the little things on the back of his head. The little band. I had one of those in like 4th grade, and it did not look great. Yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Those bands can't sweat. And I'm asking, do you know how it feels to have a wet band on the back of your head? No, I guess you don't. Well, listen here. It's irritating. No, I can see it. That you got his writing style down perfectly. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Crane Village, a famous location in southwestern Nevada, proud part of Japanifornia. Yeah, Crane Village. This is it supposed to be crane? Is it supposed to be a crane pun? Do cranes have a spiritual significance of which I am unaware? I don't know. Taking a sippy. Little slurp. Oh, God. Okay. So what's the voice? What are we thinking? Oh, there's so many ways. It can't be. I don't. Is little. I don't think this is the time for little German boy. Do you really think this is the time for little German boy? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. Why? Hello there. Wait. Let me calibrate a little really quick. Oh my God! This generation is full of Kundenserven. Okay, I think we got it. We got it. Do you have any little kid accent? I can do an approximate scuffed Kuno. No, there is no tweaking little German boy. If I try and tweak, I lose it entirely. What we maybe have happen is I start with little German boy and we see where it takes us. Yeah, Kuno from Disco. That'll get irritating quick. You have no idea. You have no idea how irritating I can be, Mimey. Yeah, we'll ride the waves. Huh. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Oh, wait, that's totally... No, Pearly's totally the girl who just ran away. There's somebody else talking to us. Huh? Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Oh, Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Hey, everyone, the man Maya snagged, he's real. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I would have visited more. Aw. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well... Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going so well for you. Hey, we got one of these. So yeah, she's still 17 based on that dialogue. So it hasn't been a full year. An old bus stop. It says Korean Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows, I may need it later. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Korean Boulder. It's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. And yes, we can present again, soon. Biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, home, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Rustic thatch roof houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. I know Japan well, but that looks like a sumo belt to me. No, this is definitely one of those, like, I don't know the specific name for it, but like these thick ropes that they hang like spell tags from and whatnot, often around like rocks and trees and shit. Oh, Maya is rich. Maybe, you know? Who else is going to hire spirit mediums other than the extremely well-off and superstitious? Okay, first things first. Ha! It's good to see this tarnished badge again. What do you mean by tarnished? Well, look, this badge is like every other. It's bound to lose its color and shine after years and years. But you know, polishing it up once in a while wouldn't be a bad idea. Did Maya just neg us? Did we come all the way out here for Maya to neg us? It's called a Shimenawa. Oh yes, I knew that because I looked it up at one point because I was seeing so many of them when I was playing Sekiro and Neo. All right. Today's channeling. Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of my intelligence network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. I still don't trust him. I'm kind of surprised everybody does at this point. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Crane Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fey ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. So do y'all, like, just rely way too much on imports, or what? How does commerce work here? Actually, only the women of the village are mediums. Well, there we go. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh, never mind! None to provide! Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Fay. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, and that means, is she also Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Oh my god. Oh my god, do we get to see Phoenix, like, dress tradish? My throat is dry and fast tonight. Weather's been changing a lot, maybe something with that. Who knows? Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside the town. Oh no! Little German Pearly's this family is full of spirits and channels and... She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick! Well, Nick, I'm gonna get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. All right. Good luck, Maya. Classic cookout in Crane Village. Thanks. God, they really eat nothing else. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. That's the one bit of the localization that takes me out. The overall, the localization is fucking fantastic. Honestly, I'm starting to appreciate the commitment to the burgers. Also, part of me is thinking maybe Southern might actually be the move for this child. Ah, Mr. Wright. I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. And I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. Sure, that's... Nothing suspicious about that being in the court record. Surely nothing bad would happen here. Okay, let's examine No slide. No slide. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Wait, are those Chinese? Oh, those actually are Chinese, right? I don't think there's like a dash like that. Yeah, those look... I don't read either, but... I don't... I will take a hydrate, thank you, Rummy. How you doing? What up, Rummy?
Relax your body now.
Stretch too wild at it. Anybody know if those are Chinese or Japanese characters? I feel like Hank Hill right now. Chinese or Japanese? It's always nice to see you too, Rummy. Hello, Fire Rise as well. Welcome, welcome. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. No, I just don't know him well enough. Anyways, someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh, look, there's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Same as it ever was. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once in a lifetime chances. How has the stream come full circle? How has the stream come full? 3rd time we got our rule of 3 in. We got our rule of 3 in. I can't fucking believe it. Completely unprompted. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. This store leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. The door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. Okay. And we got like cubbies here, but yeah, no, nothing. Okay. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Crane School of Channeling. The home, huh? Miss Maya is the daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Sure, yeah, why the fuck not? Let's go to the channeling chamber. Phoenix must think to himself, how did I get here? June 19th, Fey Manor, channeling chamber. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? Wait, I'm actually gonna go. Let me turn it down a little bit. Let me go full on Southern Preacher with it, right? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fey. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak to you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten.
That wasn't enough for Mystic Maya and her assistants. You would surely not have won.
First the girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression?
The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now.
Also, arbitrary but Morgan Le Fay joke. I trust no bitch right now. Thank you. Now let's check this out. Now we can do a slide. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. Feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Good music here. Good vibes. Slide to the left. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. Straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Yeah, we're doing hot yoga in here, actually. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. Hello, Tamaka. Mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement.
Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you are to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed.
You really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Not that much. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later.
Boy, I say boy.
Yeah, that's not a Foghorn Leghorn voice I'm going into. I wish I had one of those in me. God, what if Foghorn Leghorn? I wish I had one in me. Maybe I'll find some. Maybe I'm just gonna turn on some Foghorn Leghorn tunes, and watch those in preparation for next stream. Kanji and Hanzi have a lot of overlapping meaning, even though the pronunciation is different for a lot of the characters. It got simplified differently each language, so it depends on which one you're looking at. Okay, well there we go. A more comprehensive answer than I was expecting, but the answer is either, is what it sounds like. What about a droopy voice? Oh, droopy voice for Pearl could also be funny. I busted out this one before. It's pretty good. I don't know, but Little German Boy also sounds very good. I don't know. Well, it depends on what her first. I guess we have to feel out what her first line is like, right? I guess we have to feel it out based on what she gives us with the first line. I could always bring back Chainsmoker, but I feel like that's going to be very punishing to put on for a while, because she seems like she's going to be recurring. Ma'am?
Good sir! We would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations?
Sure, go ahead. She's a fae, all right. Just as odd as the rest. Let's chat. It could be either, but if it looks more complex and intricate, it's usually Hanzi. That's usually. Yeah, I don't know either one well enough to like make judgments, but if I am, like, my usual go-to is Chinese characters are more complicated. Japanese characters are usually a little simplified from what I've seen. And then Korean is round. I know Korean is the round-looking one. Oh, wait, whoops, wrong button. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange?
Good sir!
Yes?
How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry?
She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya.
So about Mystic Maya,
It is the blood.
Excuse me?
What's that smell?
It's blood.
Blood?
Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining.
Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean?
Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Korean channeling technique.
Okay, then where do you stand?
That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fake Clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family.
Branch family? What's that?
It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Korean school.
So, how strong are you? What's your power level, girl?
It is a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's.
So that's how it is. Korean is the most simplified of all. It's modern, so it's designed to look like mouse shapes. That makes sense in terms of like why it's so different. I mean, like obviously there's so many writing systems out there. I didn't know it was like kind of constructed like that. That's really cool. I love it. I love anytime like a language kind of helps the onboarding process like that. Like how Spanish is all written phonetically at the end of the day. Like once you know how you know how every syllable is supposed to sound in Spanish, it's very easy to sight read and like consistently pronounce correctly. I like bits like that. If only Esperanto had fucking taken off, man. Come on. Hello, Marion. What's up? What's up? ¿Qué pasa? Chinese characters also stacked on top of each other. That's why. Yeah. There are letters and blocks, so you could easily confuse the Chinese. Yeah, no, it's rarely Korean that I get confused in terms of like the characters. Again, the characters look so much rounder. It's so much easier. It's so much easier to recognize. All right, today's channeling. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easy to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed.
A channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing.
So this room is the channeling chamber.
The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed.
I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session.
Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here.
Oh. So that's where the murder is going to take place.
The secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen by just anybody.
That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before.
It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked.
Oh, that's what the lock is for.
Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir.
Pearl?
She is an adorable, angelic young girl.
Oh, that...
She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say?
What a cute daughter you have.
A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request.
Yeah, keep her clean from lawyers. Oh, it's not like I had the chance to anyway.
I must insist and stress that you not let it occur.
Okay, I get it.
The real question is who gets murdered? Okay. Is it Maya and then Maya is getting channeled by Pearl and then Pearl channels Maya to channel Mia? Or what? My current guess would be Morgan. Maybe it's Doctorman. Maybe it's Doctorman. Maybe he really didn't do it. Okay. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Yeah, you keep pointing it out. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. That is funny. I know, yeah, Japan separates out their trash, which is like they're different. It's kind of like how you might have a different day for recycling and trash pickup. Because I had definitely heard the phrase burnable trash pickup day, like in anime or whatever before. And it always just hits me. It's like a jump scare. It's the funniest thing to get slapped with out of nowhere when you're not expecting it and don't know how that shit works. It sounds like a holiday. It sounds like a holiday where you burn all your trash to create lovely smoky atmosphere that goes up into the sky and produces stars, according to Charlie Kelly. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Can we have a holiday with it? We kind of have a tradition of it in terms of New Year's. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. I mean... bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. Burn Trash Day, the 4th of July. I mean, if you catch the fire, if you're catching the flag on fire, yeah. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. I have one of these in the office and end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Yeah, a lot of Japanese architecture does have those little weird recesses that, at least whenever I see them in video games, they are very sparsely decorated. Like this is, you put a door behind the wall scroll that you back up against, and then it flips around and you go through into the rest of the secret ninja manor. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Korean village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir? Does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Where's Gumshoe? You'll be showing up any time now. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. No way, Mr. Grizz! From here, I can see the winding way in this little garden in the courtyard. Okay. Hey, you! Hold on now! This gal's got a few questions to ask. Or wait, is this... I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be! It's Mr. Phoenix Wright! Also, I never even said... I don't know if they even said southern accent in the first game. I was just already doing the right voice, apparently. Lotta's back! Lotta's back. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are a lot of hair. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo. I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Hart. She didn't give up. I guess so you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on! She was written as a country girl, yeah. Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Perjury. Admitting you did the perjury just for attention. Oh boy. We will now begin the channeling. Mr. Kamai and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Yeah, I sure would. Mr. Kamai, you have the channeling chamber key. Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. Skelly! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in! It's lovely to have y'all here! Hello! Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Skelly. What were you up to, dude? Good to have y'all in. For those of you who are unfamiliar, hi, I am Phirmth. I am a cozy Baphomet, an enjoyer of action games, RPGs, the weird, the obscure, the cult classic. Right now, we are playing a little bit of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're probably about to watch someone die, as Mimey said. Yeah, there's highly likely that's about to happen. But what have you been up to? What were you doing? Thank you again. If you need to raid and run, totally understand. Dead by Daylight, hell yeah. I hope you had a good time. I appreciate you deciding to drop off the community. Always means a lot to be trusted with that kind of stuff. I don't know if we're going that much crazy later tonight, but regardless, it is lovely having y'all in. We're playing a little bit of Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. It's our first stream of the second game of the trilogy, and it's been lovely so far. It feels like we never left. Hello, Shufflebot. Welcome. Good to have you in. Spicy raid. But yeah, if you need to grab a snack, grab some water, not look at a screen for a bit, if you need to raid and run, I very much understand. I very much get it. But right here, we are just chilling, and running through this game, voice acting every goddamn character. I'm getting a little hungry, but I want to get us to a good stopping point before we leave off tonight. So, if you want to hang out and chill and enjoy me voicing too many characters at once, then welcome on in. Welcome to Cool Hell, all y'all. But regardless, I want to get back into things. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray. Let's get started. And yeah, this is my first time through the entire franchise in general. So no spoils and whatnot. Went pretty hard tonight. No, fair enough. You take care. Congrats on whatever that big news might be. Raid and run. Rest up. Thanks so much for dropping off the kids, okay? Finally, let's go. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bit of green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you? This is Karain Village. You cannot follow our traditions and rules. We request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. That's impressive. Now then, let us wait. I mean, there's like... Yeah. There we go. Hey now! What was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey! That's a gunshot! Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. But Maya's in there. Yeah, fuck you, Morgan. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're gonna break in. What? But there's only one key, and that kid's got it. We're gonna have to break in. We're gonna have to break in that door. Is that all right, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there's one matter. That is. The door's probably thick as fuck. Don't try and stop me. Oh, this is not gonna go well. You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Yeah, it's not gonna go well. Oh! Oh shit! Dr. Gray! Wait, really? Motherfucking Lotta just took a photo, didn't she? Motherfucking Lotta just took that fucking shutterbug! That feels like a slur. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Oh, this is a good case. This is a fucking ethical dilemma. What? Lotta, at a time like this, you fucking, the paparazzi know no boundaries. I'm like, this are perfect for snapping up shots. Yeah, Dr. Hod does not approve of any of this. And he mourns the loss of a fellow surgeon in Dr. Gray. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Does ghost possession count in a court of law? The evidence apparently does. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I just ended up using the phone booth to call the police. They're probably going to take forever to get up here. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge of because of all of this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Yeah, who had the gun? Who brought the gun? Hey, mister. Probably take them forever to get up here, so like 40 minutes instead of 30. Yeah, probably married. Well, I don't know. They came to the park real quick. They showed up at the park in like 10 minutes, okay? VT White, thank you very much for the follow. What brings out in these parts? That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Semantics. Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Hey, what's spicy? Hell yeah! Glad you're enjoying the vibes. Welcome to Cool Hell. Thank you for the follow. And then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Well, not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? Well, Phoenix, we know this. I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patient won't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him. That in a world where the ability of some speed and dead is real verified and all, the law would have a consistent stance in the whole thing. Well, the law's stance is always consistently, you know, whoever talked to the judge last. Hey, they'll be here soon, right? The police, I mean. I reckon you should be getting back to the crime scene now. Yeah, I guess so. You're just gonna hang out here? Or dead than him continuing to be a doctor? Him in particular, yes. It sounds like you're saying better dead than a doctor, which no, they actually provide something to the community, unlike cops. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. Desperate bears really were in the area. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, all right? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Jimshoe? My name isn't Jimshoe. Two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Yeah, but who's everyone else? Wait, no, side room? It probably just wants me to go into the meditation chamber, but... Oh! Huh. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh, wait, nope. Like, so, isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation is kind of, changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So like, murder is that thing where like one person kills another, right? Yeah, yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to like introduce myself. My name is Eenie Me. Fuck off. Fuck off with that. Yes, eeny miny, technically. The way you're spelling it, it's technically eeny miny. Oh no, there will be a miny mo, yeah. There will, yeah, meanie. So we have an eeny miny and a meanie mo, is what it's gonna be. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Meanie mo. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, psychic powers, that kind of stuff. That's, pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So, what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see that. Why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So, I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I slept a long time. sold the most at her mim, got a college loan. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like what? Oh, that. I totally know nothing. So who was like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. Oh, she's got nothing to say about that. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray! Oh, really? Wait a second. She said multiple personalities was her thing. Is Meanie Mo? Oh. Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah? Literally doing the Eto bleh. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So I don't, like, get it. Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? Okay. There's no one here. As usual. Oh! Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Something tells me we might just simply never get the chance to voice this girl. Yeah, she might be mute. The police are busily running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. I'll tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Implied German boy or droopy. I'm really busy right now. I can take a look at it later, alright, pal? You even take a glance at it. About Maya. I had to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, for once. Yet something about his expression looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. Damn! But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. Oh! A knife? Basically, the victim first stabbed, then he was shot. But we heard 2 gunshots. Wait. Hey, pal! No touching without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Yeah, I can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murder suspect now, can I? I guess if I want to search this room, I'm gonna have to come back later. Alright, come back later it is. Damn, he's getting killed, yeah. Well, you know, that indicates the revenge thing a little more, right? Whoa. Okay. What is it? Is my hair? Okay. So that spooks her off too. Damn it! I actually thought that might have done it. I thought that might have done it. She might be like, oh, Maya's told me all these stories about the lawyer man. Nothing else there. I feel like we're like one dialogue away from a nice stopping point. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Yeah, if only that fear had kicked in before she took the photos. Unceremonious bitch. Lotta? I don't live with you next! Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I wasn't so tough, you'd have had another dead body on your hands. Mine. Any ideas? Do you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Can we check that camera? Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Cussings and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Me and an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm going to try being a celebrity photographer now. No! Anything but TMZ! Anything but that. God damn it. Going after photos more within your reach. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour or less gore. What's up? Oh, yeah! Oh, what is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Ah, she did! 2 even! The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta! Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. I gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Wow! Oh, she is cackling. I don't know, scarier, a lot of spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Hack to it is. Oh dear, madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? All right, everyone. Listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not gonna be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everybody sleep here until under the roof of the Payne Manor tonight. Oh, that is quite curious. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Is it gonna let me... Can I... There we go. I think this is a good time to pause. I know it's not... I know it's like not like right on a dun-dun-dun moment, but we've still got a pretty huge cliffhanger. Phoenix is going to wake up and probably need some reminders of what has transpired recently. I think this is a good place to call it. So we're gonna end tonight, right now. Thank you so much for joining in. It's been lovely having y'all around. This was rad. This was rad. Goddamn, I'm liking this game. It feels good to be back. It feels real good to be back. Oh, let's find somebody to raid into. But while I do, let me talk about next week's sketch, which will be posted on the Twitter and on the YouTube channel and in the Discord. Fastest way to get the updates on that shit. Let's see. Ooh. Try to find a solid spot to raid into. But yeah. So I'm going to be back Wednesday at 4 EST. Unless my chair gives out before then. But hopefully Wednesday at 4, we're gonna be doing more Hades 2. I got to Kronos and fought him twice in 2 runs last stream. So maybe we can do it again. Maybe I can actually get that dub. That'd be rad. I'd love to get a dub in that game. Ooh, wait a second. Let me see how long this. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh wow. I happened to get suggested a VTuber who's just a little bit behind where I am. Amonti Adu. So no, this is absolutely the move. Yeah, let's raid somebody new. I've never even heard about them before, but sure. What should the raid call be? Something from tonight's case. Something from tonight. Oh, honestly, just a classic objection. But yeah, so this is going to be my Sunday game. I'm going to be playing this Sunday nights for the foreseeable future. Once in a lifetime would also be good. Yeah, but no. Let's check out this person. Yeah. I like the model. They're all not that far behind where we were, so it's cool. We get to see that big twist again. But yeah, I'm going to be back Wednesday, 4 EST. Going to be more it was custom made. That would also be good too. But yeah, we're gonna be back Wednesday 4 Hades 2, Friday at 7 more No More Heroes. I already did some off-stream farming, so we got lots of cash. Should be more than good for the next 2 or 3 missions. I also got all the lava cod bulbs. Don't have to worry about those. We're gonna turn them in and find out what we get for them next stream. And then Sunday nights at 7 for the foreseeable future, we're gonna be playing this game and finding all about Maya, her crazy family, and the wild wackiness that this game has in store for us. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. It's been lovely having y'all in. As always, hail Satan, abolish ICE, free Palestine, and we'll catch ya next time.
I don't know. Satan's pretty cool.